So last week there was kind of a promo, a sneak peek at a new waterfowl load that we are working with in conjunction with Federal, and this is exclusive to us. So the new load is going to be a Federal Black Cloud TSS combination waterfowl load. Brand new this year. We're going to be the only ones that carry it.
So Federal's taken their Black Cloud flight stopper pellet and combined it with a TSS, which has been on the turkey side of things, which is a tungsten super shot, which is 18 on the density scale. They blended the two together and create like this, amazing hard-hitting waterfowl load that's pretty unique and extremely new to the market. And
well, yeah, and of course, everybody, obviously, a lot of younger people haven't ever duck hunted with lead, and that's 11 to 12 on the density scale. This is 18, like Chandler said.
So the TSS is 18, so it's more than double the density of steel, and you get more pellets. You're more efficient. You hit harder. All the great things that you would want out of a waterfowl shell is in that TSS. Mm-hmm. And like I said, this shell is split 60-40, so 60% of the pellets are going to be TSS, 40% are going to be Black Cloud flight stopper.
So we're introducing this load in two versions. We've kind of got a goose version and a duck version. The goose load that we're offering is going to be a BB and 7 combination. So you've got the flight stopper steel BBs, and then it's going to come with the TSS number 7s. And then in the duck load, we've got the flight stopper steel number 3s, and that is going to come with the TSS number 9. So we've got two loads, both in a 12 gauge, both in the 3-inch, but that's kind of how we kind of went about that.
In the 3-inch 3s and 9s, let's see, you have a total of 270 pellets, which is a ton more than the standard 3s, which on a 3-inch ounce and a quarter is about 197. Mm-hmm. So from 197, now you have 270, and then you have 162 is TSS and 108 is flight stopper. On the BBs and 7s, your pellet count's about 140 on this new load. A standard BB is about 90, and you got 84 TSS pellets with 56 flight stopper pellets. That's a great blend there. And looking at the penetration, we'll throw up here on the screen. The 7 and BBs, the 7s they penetrate more than 6 inches, and then the BBs are a little bit below 5 inches. So the 7s are penetrating farther, hitting harder than the BBs. But so like the 7s are more than 6s, BBs are less than 5. On the 3 and 9s, the 9-shot TSS is hitting about 4 inches, or penetrating about 4 inches, with the 3s are penetrating only about 2.5. So you can see there on these images that the TSS might be smaller, but it's penetrating a lot more, and you get more pellets. So what Federal wanted to do to bring to the market on this blended load here is offer the hardest hitting load. But what that does, it's not geared after the guys wanting to shoot 60, 70 yards.
We're gearing this load towards efficiency. So I know a lot of people like to shoot their birds close. But that's a lot of times on your first shot, and this is, your follow-up shots aren't always close. Well, this load right here, on that second and third shot, you've got some volleys where those birds get out there after that first shot. This is going to hit as hard on that second and third shot as steel is on those birds that are, 20 or 25 yards. So It's going to gain you a little bit of an advantage on some of those shots that you don't necessarily plan on taking that are further out there, but those follow-up shots for sure.
So nice to pull up on a bird and pull the trigger and watch them fold and lay on the water motionless. I mean, you could take your time picking them up. It's not like you have to shoot 3 more loads, have your buddy shoot a couple more loads, and water swat just to try to clean up. And so it's going to save you there maybe on a headache or even multiple shells.
Or decoys.
Yeah, or decoys. Just being able to pull up and shoot at a bird, one shot.
Much rather pick up a bird out of the decoys, dead on the water, than trying to go find one in the trees or send a dog on a 30-minute retrieve and trying to get it to find that bird that sailed off into the timber, the brush, the flooded corn, whatever. It's going to fold the birds. I mean, obviously you still have to hit them. So I always miss a lot of the times. You're still going to miss, but if you hit them, it's going to put that advantage in your favor.
The pellet count and the density of the pellets is going to help with that. You're going to have more pellets in the air, which helps with the imperfection of being human.
Sure.
And you're going to have a harder hitting pellets also that are going to take that are going to penetrate more, do a little bit more damage.
So Chandler, tell us a little bit about the price on this guy. What's this going to retail for?
$299.99 for a case of 100. So it's a pretty good price considering the tungsten in there. That's a not cheap material that they put in that shell. A very hard hitting shell, and you'd be amazed at how well it knocks those birds down.
What we want you guys to do is hit that subscribe button down in the corner so you see all of our videos first. A lot of times we'll put the videos on YouTube and then release them later on social media, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, later in the day, sometimes a day or two later. So if you hit that subscribe button, you're going to see a lot of our videos first. And check us out on Facebook and Instagram as well. We do a lot of stuff with our stories there that doesn't make YouTube.